3, 2, 1, bang.
Oh, hello everyone. This is John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert, bringing you the play-by-play and all the action of Anderson County High School basketball. We're also joined tonight by Logan Crumpley. He's at the controls tonight, our producer, as Tybo and Daniel Collins both not able to make it tonight, so we're glad to have Logan here with us as we get ready to start the game up here in a little bit, as the Mavericks and Lady Mavericks are on the road at Corryton, Tennessee, to take on the Gibbs Lady Eagles. Once again, my name's John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert, and about 4 minutes away from tip-off of the girls' game, and games just keep getting bigger as we are in district play right now, each game.
Yeah, both teams in district play. This is the second half of the district slate for the Mavericks, so to speak here. But as always mentioned, the second time around is always the toughest part, John. You put that out last year. There's no tougher task here tonight. Making the trip to Corryton, Tennessee, here at Gibbs High School, Ron Curley Court at Jerry H. Sharp Gymnasium. No doubt one of the toughest environments in the district.
Certainly is, and the Lady Mavericks got a big win over Gibbs a few games ago, 75-45, and big win that night for the Lady Mavericks, and they come in tonight having won 2 straight to even their overall record at 9-9.
Yeah, put them at the 500 mark. A win here tonight would put them over that mark at 10-9. So they're trying to get the double-digit wins on the year, while Gibbs looking to get back on the winning ways. They're on a 3-game losing streak, with a couple of losses being in district play to the Union County Lady Patriots and the top team in the district, the Scott Lady Highlanders.
And I'm sure they'll be fired up tonight to get their first district win. They were much better than their record.
Definitely are much better than their record, but it's district-wise that matters. I mean, as I said, we're at the first half of district. We're in the second half of district play. The district tournament is not too far off from now here over at Union County High School. So these games mean a lot more in this second half of play. It's going to determine how hard you play in this second half.
Lady Mavericks coming in, as we mentioned, won the first game over Gibbs by 30 points, 75-45. That was a game Anderson County was really clicking. Just jumped out to a big lead. It was 43-22 at halftime, and pretty much over then. And it was a game that junior guard Macy Bashford had 25 points with 7 made threes that night.
Yeah, she was the fire that lit the Mavericks up. If the Lady Mavericks want to contend for a win like this, she's going to have to get hot. But not just Macy Bashford herself. Everybody's going to contribute here tonight.
As they did that night as well, Shelby Kelly also with 9 points on 3 3-pointers. And it was pretty much the whole team got in the act that night. Pretty much everyone that played, as Coach Couples emptied his bench that night. We saw some of the younger players coming in, like Ansley Freeman. She had 2 3-pointers that night, 6 points. Also, Carly Whitson had a 3-pointer as well. It's just one of those nights when the shots were falling, as Anderson County had 12 made 3-pointers in that win over Gibbs earlier. And right now, we're getting ready for the presentation of the colors and our national anthem. So we'll just hold it right here for that, and we'll turn it over to the PA announcer.
Tonight we have the visiting Anderson County Mavericks taking on your Gibbs Eagles. Before we start, we'd like to remind you that good sportsmanship is one of our primary purposes of every interscholastic athletic athletic program. Spectators can support their high school program by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. New TSSAA policy states that anyone ejected from a contest by an official will pay a $250 fine. Individuals will be responsible for paying this fine will serve as suspension as well as participating in a mandatory education program before they will be allowed to return to events at a Knox County school. Thank you and enjoy the contest. Tonight, the national colors will be presented by the Gibbs High School JROTC 4th Cadets. Commanding the color guard tonight will be Cadet Major Will Cook, Cadet Staff Sergeant Vanessa Rutledge, Cadet Staff Sergeant Abby Underwood, Cadet Corporal Nico Ellis, and Cadet Private First Class Levi Keith. At this time, will you please stand? Gentlemen, removing your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Now for our starting lineups. Starting first with the Anderson County Mavericks.
We go into our starting lineups for this contest. Junior number 1, Macy Basper, who had 25 points in the win we talked about. And you got senior number 12, Shelby Kelly, with 9 points. Addison Grooms, a sophomore, number 14, she had 5 points. Sophomore number 15, Bethany Lau, she had 6 points. And Emery Bullock, who had 5 points. Head coach for Anderson County, Mitch Couple, assisted by Emily Bullock, Ryan Marshall, and Jalen Bullock. And now the starting lineup for the hosts, Gibbs Lady Eagles, coached by Kendall McGill, assisted by Brad Bates.
Eagles. Number 13,
Rayleigh Qualls, number 13. She had 13 points in the loss to the Lady Mavericks. Faith Hayes, number 14. She had 7 points. Annie Buckner, number 15. She only had 2 points in the loss. Maddie Whaley, number 23, only had 1 point. And Jaded Parker, number 24. She had 17 points. As mentioned, the Gibbs Lady Eagles, coached by Kendall McGill, assisted by Brad Bates.
Thank you, Brandon. As I mentioned earlier, also joined by Logan Crumpley. He's a senior at Anderson County High School, 4-year letterman for the Mavericks football squad. And Logan has some interesting comments earlier off the air about the last game these girls played. Lacey Bashford going for the all-time three-point record, and the Gibbs coach sort of took exception to that. She might not have known. Is that right, Logan?
Yeah, she was not really happy with them. She wasn't happy about Macy Bashford staying in the game, trying to get that three-point record. So, yeah, I think this game's going to be taking to heart to her, and I know the Lady Mavericks know about it, and they're gonna bring it back to her.
Macy Bashford shot up, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Whaley.
Well, thank you, Logan. And here we go, get into the game here. There is Whaley that time knocking down the three-pointer.
Maddie Whaley with the opening bucket for Gibbs, 3-0. That's the thing of this environment here, John. You want to get off to this fast start right here, Gibbs, taking advantage of the rebounding, getting the early points.
Yeah, normally these two schools get together. It's a close game, sort of the exception. The last meeting with the big 30-point win, so I'm sure Gibbs want to make amends for that, and they're coming out fired up here early, leading 3-0. Number 15, the point guard, Annie Buckner with the basketball, gets it over to Whaley. Whaley on the right side, and that's Jaden Parker's jumper in the paint is good. Parker's got 2 points, 5-0. She had 17 in the earlier meeting against Anderson County, so it's 5-0 Gibbs. The Lady Mavericks have the ball stolen from them.
Shelby Kelly going up for the block, but she'll foul. She'll foul Rayleigh Qualls in the process. It's going to be her team first foul in the contest. Rayleigh first free throw, no good. She'll have another. Second free throw, that's also no good. And ball's out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Maverick basketball.
So Rayleigh Qualls misses a pair. And she is a senior, one of the top players for Gibbs. Lady Mavericks looking to get on the board here. Bethany Lau.
She's fouled in the act of shooting.
No good, yep. She'll have 2 shots.
Going to be on Jaden Parker, her first foul. Team Gibbs' first foul in the contest. Bethany Lau, first free throw is no good. And another thing we need to mention here, John, Lady Mavericks free throw shooting's not been up to par as of late.
Yeah, last 2 games, really not shot well at all from the charity stripe, but Bethany gets the second one to go, and Anderson County's on the board 6-1. The Lady Mavericks will jump into a full court pressure defense. They paid dividends the other night against Union County and also against Oliver Springs, and Lady Mavericks last 2 games. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Anderson County basketball. It's a create the turnover off that press. And Grooms try to get to Kelly.
And should have been a foul on Annie Buckner, who got Kelly behind her back there. The same went off the hands of Kelly, and it's going to be Gibbs basketball.
Yeah, the one official didn't quite see it, had to get some help. Here's Parker now with it on the right side. That's Buckner shot, no good. Rebound battle for, controlled.
Jump ball.
Down below us by Emery Bullock and a Gibbs player. We apologize for our camera angle tonight. We don't really have the best of view from up above right here. So Parker's shot is no good, and she is fouled.
2 fouls coming up for Jaden Parker. Madison Grooms picks up her first foul, team's second foul.
Jaden Parker, a senior all-district player last season for the Lady Eagles of Gibbs, as Parker knocks down the first free throw. And it's 6-1. Parker misses a second. Rebounded by Grooms. Emery Bullock takes it strong to the basket, and she draws the foul.
2 free throws coming
Lambeau,
up.
good drive.
Yeah, 2 free throws coming up for Emery Bullock. And the foul is going to be on Faith Hayes. That's her first, team second. Bullock's first free throw is good. Makes it 6-2 Gibbs. Another free throw coming for the sophomore, Emery Bullock. She makes that one. It's 6-3. Gibbs moving up the ball with it. Hayes to Quails, and it's good. Walls with the bucket, makes it 8-3 Gibbs.
Rayleigh Qualls, senior, one of the two seniors on this Gibbs squad. 8-3 Lady Eagles. Gibbs man-to-man, and Bullock comes open off a screen, scores inside. She's got 4, and it's 8-5 Gibbs.
Nice feed from Bethany Lau to find the open Emery Bullock, and Bullock gets the opening bucket, and almost nearly a steal, but Coach Kendall McGill calls the timeout.
Gibbs player a little trouble in the backcourt, calls a timeout. So right now we'll go ahead and take our first break of the night as you're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back in to Gibbs High School, Ron Curley Court. The Gibbs basketball side backcourt as Lady Mavericks trail by 3, 8-5 in Lambeau. Big district game, and there's almost a steal as Gibbs controls. Whaley for 3, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes up, blocked by Kelly. Good clean block looked by Kelly. She can't believe it.
She can't believe that either. Well, I don't think we can't believe that either. I know Logan can't believe that either. Two free throws coming up.
What I was going to say, Lambeau, big game for both teams really in the district. For Anderson County, as Julia Owens checks in for Kelly, checks out with 2 fouls. But with Scott coming in on the Tuesday night at the AC Corral, big win need it here tonight going into that game to stay in the chase for the district regular season championship.
Yeah, especially with how Scott has how good Scott's been playing ever since Rusty Yates took in the helm of the taking the head coaching job for the girls at Scott. Right now, Anderson County is going to need to play their best basketball heading into this one on Tuesday night.
It's always tough on the road. It's like the SEC in it, Lambeau.
Absolutely. Take the Vols, for example. They're it ain't hard. It's hard playing on the road, especially what happens with the last few road games, Florida and Vanderbilt.
Yeah, if you can get a win on the road in this district, it's a feather in your cap. As the Lady Mavericks right now looking to get their first district win on the road. 3 by Lau is good.
Bethany Lau with a 3 on the corner. The Lady Mavericks cut it in 2. Ball passed out of bounds. Lady Maverick basketball.
Yeah, the girls did a good job that time working the ball around. Got it to Bassford inside, and she spotted Bethany open in the corner, and she knocked it down. Bethany Lau, a sophomore, a big key for this Lady Maverick squad. She can go inside or out. Right now, running the point for the Lady Maverick. She drives with that left hand and scores this time. Used her right hand, but great drive there by Lau.
Great drive indeed. Ties the game up at 10. Pass stolen. Deflected by Grooves. Goes to Bullock. Bassford. And almost saved it for going out of bounds, but turns it back over to Gibbs.
Here comes Whaley. Whaley being aggressive tonight, loses the ball. And we're sort of shielded a little bit by some banners hanging on the rail. It looks like it's going to stay with Gibbs as senior Kirsten Campbell checks in for head coach Mitch Couples. Gibbs now with the inbounds. It's Whaley with it. Dribbles back up top. Good switch there by Campbell. Gets it over to Faith. Whaley looking, gets it to Parker at the high post. Dishes it back to Whaley, no good. Rebound, Bassford. Outlet pass to Bullock. Up ahead now to Julia Owens, the freshman. Into the corner to Lau. Lau gets past her defender and scores.
She's too fast like Speedy Gonzalez, and ball stripped away by Bullock. Goes to a wide open Lau. Drop pass to Owens, she'll score. Julia Owens makes it 14-10. Anderson County.
Mavericks grabbing their first lead. Gibbs quickly up court. Whaley's shot from the corner, no good. Rebound battle controlled by Qualls. And here's Whaley with it. She's going to draw the foul on Emery Bullock. Bethany Lau, 8 points here in the first quarter. She's going to check out of the game. Holding her left quad. Hopefully she's okay. There's Jaden Parker with it up top, being guarded by Campbell.
It's Whaley on the corner. Goes to a kick. Faulkner fires a three. He goes in and out, no good. Rebound picked up by Parker. And Parker has it stolen away by Macy Bassford. Goes to Emery Bullock.
Campbell with the dump down to J.C. Phillips. Her shot is blocked. And J.C. going to commit the foul.
That was out of desperation right there, John. Wanted to get that ball back. She knew she had that ball right there, but had that shot up, but blocked in the face of desperation. And 5 fouls committed by the Lady Mavericks. Phillips, her first foul. That's 2 free throws coming up for Gibbs.
As Bassford checks out, as Bethany Lau re-enters the Lady Mav lineup. Annie Buckner to the line. She's just a freshman. Free throw is no good. So Gibbs struggling from the line here tonight. 3 for 7 thus far in the game. Second free throw by Buckner is good.
14-11, Anderson County, 5-3.
Minute 25 to play here in the first quarter. Bullock in the corner to Lau. She's not shy. Knocks it down. Another three-pointer for the sophomore, Bethany Lau.
Not afraid to shoot those threes on the corner. Bethany Lau drives it again. Shot up, no good. Rebound picked up by Campbell. Tied up with Peyton Hargis, and it's a jump ball, possession arrow to Anderson County. Phillips with the inbounds to Emery Bullock.
Yep, coming up on 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. AC trailed early, but have gone on a roll here behind Lau. Phillips now on the right wing, up top to Lau, swings it over to Bullock. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Campbell looking for a cutter. Owens not coming open. And Campbell's pass in for Bullock over her head, out of bounds. Turnover number 3 on the Lady Mavericks. 33.8 seconds. Lady Mavs up by 6. Here come the Lady Eagles. And ripped away by Bullock. Picked up by Phillips. Another turnover. 4th one of the night on Gibbs. 20 seconds. Phillips open for 3. Off the glass.
Cha-ching! Bank was open for that one. J.C. Phillips. 9-point lead, 22-11. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Lady Maver basketball with 9.6 to go.
And that looks like she hung the net on the box scores. It all counts the same. 22-11. Lady Mavericks up by 9. Campbell off the inbounds, off the glass. She scores.
Kirsten Campbell gets on the board now. That's an 11-point lead, 22-11. And that'll bring us to the end of the first. The score, Anderson County 22, Gibbs 11.
Welcome back into Gibbs High School. Ron Curley Court and Lady Mavericks lead after the first quarter, 22-11. Gibbs got out to an early lead, led at one point, 10-5. The Lady Mavericks finished strong now on a 17-1 run as the Lady Mavericks begin the second quarter with Lau, Owens, Kelly, Grooms, and Bassford on the floor. Ball into the corner, turnover on the Gibbs Eagles. Apologize again, it's our vantage point. Not too great there in the corner. Logan doing a great job manning the camera here tonight. Logan Crumpley, appreciate him being here tonight. Here's Shelby Kelly, getting around her defender, goes up and scores and count the basket.
And one for the senior, Shelby Kelly.
Shelby Kelly with 2 fouls. A little upset on that second foul call. Had to sit out a little bit, but she comes in real aggressive and scores as chance for the three-point play. She knocks it down.
25-11. 14-point lead for the Lady Mavs.
Yeah, 20-1 run for AC. Here's Whaley in the corner, guarded by Grooms. Gets it inside, number
Travel
5.
violation.
Nevaeh Large with called for the travel. $7:25 to play. Lady Mavericks 3-2 in district play. Gibbs 0-5. Lady Mavericks need this win tonight with Scott coming to town on Tuesday. Here's Owens now with it. On the right wing to Kelly. Kelly will drive, cut off. Back up top now, Julia Owens for 3. Swish!
Nothing but nylon. Julia Owens with a big 3. 28-11, Anderson County tie up for the ball. Possession arrow goes.
That blue ball. Looks like it's going to be Anderson County basketball. Lady Mavericks now with 4 3-pointers. Owens' latest 3. Inside now to Bassford in the paint with the left hand, and she gets it to go.
30-11, the Lady Mavericks opening up in the second quarter here.
And that's Macy's first points of the game tonight. Leading scorer for Anderson County on the season, had 25 against Gibbs just a few games ago. Here are the Lady Mavs applying the pressure. Gibbs gets it up court. The 3 by Large is good. Nevaeh Large, a junior, quiets the Lady Mavericks momentum, 30-14. Grooms inside, shot no good. She draws the foul.
Annie Putner, the recipient of that foul.
So Addison Grooms will go to the free throw line. She is a 6-foot sophomore post.
You need to talk about what she did in the last game against Union County. Had 21 points in the victory. That was her career high as a Lady Maverick.
You had outstanding performance in that win over Union County, and Addison gets the second free throw to go down. 31-14. Lady Mavericks really amping up the pressure on these Lady Eagles. Another turnover. This one picked up by Shelby Kelly. Kelly now going to take it down off the glass shot. No good. Rebound by Lau. Tips it out to Bassford for three.
Not afraid to shoot the threes. Macy Bassford from the corner. And Coach Mitch Couple is going to call a 30-second timeout.
We'll just go ahead and keep it right here as the Mavericks now build a 20-point lead, 34-14. At first I thought Gibbs had called that timeout, but it was Coach Couples.
Yeah, came flying in for the timeout like he knew that, like he wanted to get that timeout as quickly as possible. And he got it.
Anderson County off to a great start here in the first half, building this 20-point lead. Lambeau, what's been the key?
Well, I think you've been finding open players. That's the big point there. You find somebody open like the Lady Mavericks have done with Emery Bullock to Bethany Lau. Then you find Macy Bassford open. You find those open players. You got your, and they score. You got money on points and a big 20-point lead is what we've seen so far. Check for the inbounds here as we get ready to get back in action.
Lady Mavs. Gibbs up the court this time, breaks the press. Rayleigh Qualls shot up, no good. Ball battled for, goes out of bounds. Be Anderson County basketball. Other games in the district tonight. Clinton is at Scott as Lady Highlanders undefeated in district play. Clinton in second place, big district game right there. We'll keep you updated on that game as Addison Grooms scores on the fast break.
2-on-1 fast break and another steal. The Lady Mavericks taking advantage of the turnovers. Kelly going to drive, lose the ball. Picked up, I believe, by Carson Qualls, who came in. Qualls goes for the three. It's good.
Carson Qualls, a freshman, knocks it down. So back-to-back threes for Gibbs. Emery Bullock now, nice bounce pass to Grooms for two.
The bounce pass to Grooms, and it's always efficient at the end of the day, at the end of that play. 38-17 Anderson County.
Gibbs gets it across court. It's Faith with the shot, no good. Excuse me, that was Rayleigh Qualls with the miss. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Anderson County basketball. Lady Mavericks scoring just about every time down the floor. Got off to a little slow start offensively, but came alive there late in the first quarter to build a 22-11 lead. They picked up where they left off, increasing their lead. And Grooms to Kelly, layup no good. Had a good look at it, good ball movement by the Lady Mavs. Whaley open for three, short, no good. Rebound Bassford. Bassford to Bullock, who fell down, somehow managed to catch the ball. She has a smile going up court. Inside to Addison Grooms for two. Addie Grooms now with 7 points, all in the second quarter.
And the Lady Mavericks opening up a 40-17 lead. Another steal. Owens goes up with it. That's no good. Picked up by Faith Hayes.
Under 4 minutes to play here before halftime. Addie Whaley up top to Rayleigh Qualls. Her three, no good. Rebound Shelby Kelly. Kelly now to Emery Bullock. And the Lady Mavs running once again. There's Bullock, the sophomore, drives, draws the foul. Looks like
say on the floor.
Yep, contact before the shot. So Rayleigh Qualls picks up her first, team third. As Addison Grooms and Julia Owens take a seat.
Along with Shelby Kelly.
Replaced by J.C. Phillips and Kirsten Campbell. Inbounds to Macy Bassford. She drives with the left hand off the glass, and that's tough to stop, Lambo.
That's real tough to stop right there. We talked about with the players with size advantage, they can score rather easily. Macy Bassford with that size advantage and her height, it's a really big advantage for the Lady Mavericks.
She is a lefty. When she gets going left, she's hard to stop. Lady Mavs lead by 25. 3:25 to play here for halftime. Pressure, up comes the trap. Rayleigh Qualls gets it to Parker, back to Qualls. Qualls drives inside, the layup is good. Nice drive to the basket by Rayleigh Qualls. She has 4. 3 minutes to play. Lau with it. It's back up top to J.C. Phillips. As Coach Couples calls the play. Coach Couples in his 4th season with the Lady Mavs. And Kristen Campbell with a nice move around her defender. She just strong took it to the basket.
Caught her off guard and sleeping. You got to have your eyes open. 3 by Qualls is good. Oh, that's just simple 2.
Just
44.
2.
Yeah, just simple 2. 44-21.
44-21. Lady Mavs 23. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Phillips gets it into Bassford. She's double team. Gets it back to Phillips. As Bullock spots an opening, drives, cut off. Up top now to Kirsten Campbell's 3, no good. Rebounded by Buckner. Gets it up court to Faith Hayes. Pair of freshmen there for Gibbs. Buckner and Hayes. Lob inside to Parker. Throw it away. It's collision that time. Lady Mavericks being physical inside.
Being really physical, trying to get the balls back to their possession. You don't want to foul yourselves, otherwise you're in trouble. And so far, Lady Mavericks have kept themselves out of the foul trouble in just the second quarter here.
Campbell's pass deflected. She took a shot to her shoulder, and Parker goes down and lays it in. Jaden Parker's first baskets. It's early in the first quarter. Here's Lau with it. Saves it to Bullock. Swings it over to Bassford for 3. Shot rattles, drops, no. Rebound, Parker. Here come the Lady Eagles. Hayes up ahead to Keck. Try to get it to Buckner. She just took Kirsten Campbell down with her. Kirsten's already in pain a little bit with her shoulder. And she's going to be replaced by Grooms. Hopefully she didn't do any further damage or left top of her shoulder. Looks to be in a little bit of pain. As under a minute to play here in the second quarter. 55 seconds to go. And Lau's pass deflected, picked up by Grooms, and ball goes out of bounds. 44-23 AC. As had a 75-45 win over Gibbs back on January 14th. A 3 by MB3, Macy Bassford.
A downtown 3, WNBA type range, a 3 from Macy Bassford, 47-23. And Parker going to be fouled by Emery Bullock. And that's the Lady Mavericks' first foul in the second quarter. They've been kept out of foul trouble all throughout the second quarter, but this is their first foul in the second.
That's pretty good if you can go this long without committing a foul. As aggressive as Anderson County's been playing with that full court press. First free throw by Parker is good. Emery Bullock checks out. Second free throw, Parker also good. 25 seconds to play here before halftime. 47-25 lead for Lady Mavs. Nice pass from Lau to Owens. Owens' pass intercepted by Buckner. Right corner now. Whaley shoots a three. It's short, no good. Gibbs gets it back. Rayleigh Qualls with 2 seconds. Her three goes. That's going to be the end of the second period. With your score, Anderson County 47, Gibbs 28, and Lambeau. Your thoughts on the first half action?
Well, the second quarter really turned out to be a big play, big scoring affair from the Lady Mavericks. But at the end of the day, you got to be careful of those last second opportunities that Gibbs can have here, just like we saw earlier.
Yeah, they knocked some threes down there in the second quarter to get that lead down to 19 points. As Anderson County outscored them 25-17 there in the second period. Right now, we're going to go and take a break and tally up some of the scoring here tonight. And Logan Crumpley will get us out of here. So stick around. You're watching Lady Mav basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back here to Gibbs High School. Anderson County basketball, Lady Mavericks lead Gibbs 47-28. We'd like to thank everyone out there for watching the Maverick media. Also like to thank our sponsors for making this possible here to bring you all the action of Lady Maverick basketball. Also, coming up following this game, we'll have the boys game between Anderson County and Gibbs. So right now here at halftime, once again, Lady Mavericks lead 47-28. It's really went on a run there late in the first quarter, Lambeau, and it continued there in the second.
It really did. The momentum of that at the end of that first quarter really built what the Lady Mavericks did for that second quarter. But we have a whole nother half of basketball left to be played. Still, anything goes, anything can happen within these final 16 minutes of play. Let's go ahead and run the numbers here before we get back underway. For the Lady Mavericks, led in scoring by Bethany Lau with 11 points. Most of her points come in the first quarter. 2 threes, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Then you have Macy Bassford with 10 points, 2 threes also in the contest.
Yeah, all 10 of her points coming in the second period.
Julia Owens with 5 points, 1 3 in the contest. Emery Bullock with 4 points, her 2. Just like Bethany, her points came in the first quarter. JC Phillips with 3 points, her 3-pointer coming in the first. Shelby Kelly with 3 points on the and 1. Oh, excuse me. Also, Addison Grooms with 7 points, 1 of 2 for the free throw line. Kirsten Campbell with 4 points. Lady Mavericks 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 5 threes in the contest so far.
I'm looking down below there. Kirsten Campbell, right below us, number 5's got a ice pack on her left shoulder. Took a shot there late in the second, and then took a tumble underneath the basket after she's already hurt. Hopefully she's okay. Gonna need her definitely. She's got a little ice on her left shoulder. Hopefully she looks like she'll be okay.
For Gibbs, they're then scoring by Riley Qualls with 9 points, 1 3 in the contest. Jaden Parker with 7 points, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Maddie Whaley with 5 points. A perfect 2 of 2 for the free throw line. Carson Quails and Nevaeh Large with 3 points on threes, and Annie Buckner with 1 point.
And Rayleigh Qualls just got a cutter, backdoor cutter for a basket off assist from Parker, and it's 47-30 AC. As Gibbs trying to get back into this game. They led early, had a good start to the game. Up 10-5 for Anderson County. Full court pressure started forcing them into a lot of turnovers. Lady Mavericks was able to get some baskets as Bassford inside, her shot up no good, rebounded by number 14.
That is Riley Qualls.
Or Hayes. So Maddie Whaley now on the right wing, guarded by Lau. Up top now to Annie Buckner on the right corner to Whaley. Whaley drive, shot up, no good. Rebound, Grooms. Grooms now with her 4th rebound, gets it to Bullock. Up ahead to Bassford. Bassford cross court to Kelly. Into the corner, pass intended for Lau. And knocked out of bounds.
That time knocked out of bounds by Qualls.
She also about knocked Bethany into the water cooler. She got a laugh out of that. This game is a little physical tonight.
And Scanning playing with a real physical play as Bassford guns a 3. It's no good. Gets it back. She'll go up again. That's no good. Out of bounds. And I believe the official ruling is Gibbs basketball. Nope, it's Lady Maverick basketball. Bullock for the inbounds. Goes to Grooms. Owens on the elbow. Bullock fires the three. No good. Rebound by Whaley.
Lady Mavs getting a couple good looks from downtown. That time would not go. Anderson County shooting the ball really well in the first half. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Lau. She's going to be fouled from behind by Jaden Parker. Parker picking up her third foul of the night. One of our senior leaders for the Gibbs Lady Eagles. 6 minutes to go. Bethany Lau for three. No good. Gets her own rebound. In the paint, working her way in. Is going to draw another foul. That may have been Parker. I'm not sure. Let's see. May have been Buckner, but it is Parker. That's going to be number 4, Lambo.
Jaden Parker with her fourth foul.
And she's not happy.
Wow, gets the first free throw to go.
These Gibbs are going to need Jaden Parker in the game. I would venture to say she's probably the leading scorer on the season for Gibbs. Her or Rayleigh Qualls. Second free throw by Bethany, no good. Rebounded by number 21, who's checked in the game. That's Peyton Hargis. She is a freshman. Here's Rayleigh Qualls now across the timeline. Gets it over to Faith Hicks. To Buckner up top to Rayleigh Qualls. Three, misses everything. Rebound, Addison Grooms. Outlet pass to Bassford. Cross court to Owens. Drives in for the shot off the glass. No good. Grooms with a putback, and she's going to draw the foul.
Foul is going to be on Annie Buckner, number 15. That's going to be her fourth. Team third.
Lambeau, this Lady Mavericks squad, they can really play well in spurts and stretches. You see all the potential down there with pretty much a young team, only 2 seniors as Shelby Kelly checks in for a freshman, Julia Owens. But this team can play some good basketball at times. Right there as Grooms hits both free throws. Oh, so she got 1 of 2, excuse me.
Whaley with the ball goes to Buckner. And
almost a deflection by, there was a deflection by Addison Grooms.
Foul going to be on Addison Grooms. That's going to be her second. Team first.
Inbounds to Rayleigh Qualls. Pass to Maddie Whaley. Lady Mavs man-to-man defense. It's Lau with defense and Bullock with the interception. Emery Bullock on the left corner now.
Lau for three. It's no good. Rebound Whaley. She's going to be fouled. It looks like by Grooms.
And she'll check out of the game. And Kirsten Camel back in. It's good to see her back on the court. Hurt her shoulder a little bit in the second quarter. Had an ice pack on it, so she's good to go. I'm sure she'll be probably a little swollen in the morning, but ball goes out of bounds. And the call.
Saying it's Gibbs basketball.
So Buckner inbounds to Faith Hicks. 4:55 to play in third quarter. In the right corner, Maddie Whaley's three is good.
From the corner, Maddie Whaley knocks down the three. 49-33.
That's her second three. She's got 8. 4:40 to play. Lead down to 16. Bethany Lau working in the paint. Shot up. No good. And I believe they got Qualls. No, they got Hargis.
It may be on. It's Peyton Hargis with her foul. That's going to be her third, team fourth. Already with about 4.5 minutes left to go. And Gibbs with 4 fouls. One more foul is going to put the Lady Mavericks into the bonus.
Bethany Lau with the free throw. She's got 13 to lead all scores. The sophomore eyes the mark. No good. Rebound controlled by Gibbs. Buckner. Across the timeline. Diagonal pass over to Whaley. Guns another three. Rattles and drops. Maddie Whaley now with her back-to-back threes. She's got 11. Lead down to 14. Bullock's pass intended for Campbell. Goes out of bounds. Coach Couples wanted a deflection. Will not get it, and it'll be Gibbs basketball.
Gibbs basketball.
Mavericks in that full court press. 1-2, 1-1, Diamond in one. Gibbs beats it, and Hicks is fouled. And she'll go to the line, shoot two.
And foul is committed by Emery Bullock.
So the lead is down to 14, Lambeau. Lady Mavericks led by 19 at halftime. And their biggest lead has been 22. First free throw, no good by Hicks. Julia Owens, number 30, checks in for Emery Bullock. Faith Hayes, second free throw is good. And a timeout by Gibbs. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Your score, Anderson County 50, Gibbs 37. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Mav basketball on the Maverick Media. All right, welcome back in. Thanks to Logan Crumbly helping us out here tonight. Lambeau leads down to 13.
Yeah, you get Gibbs trying to come right back in this game. You don't want to do this late here in the going.
There's Lau with it.
And a travel violation.
Called for steps.
I'm guessing, I think that was the way the Lau was moving with, shuffling with the basketball, considering that maybe they're traveling there. That's what the call probably got them was.
Almost a steal. Gibbs able to maintain, shot by Qualls, no good. Rebound, Bashford. And Bashford's going to be fouled in the backcourt.
Peyton Hargis.
That's four on her.
That's four on her. No, that's third. That's her. That's going to be her second. And it's 5 fouls on Gibbs. That's 2 free throws for the Lady Mavericks.
We're in the bonus. Lacey Bashford go to the line and shoot 2. Anderson County. They have shot 13 free throws thus far tonight. First one for Bashford is good. Make that 14 free throws. And they have made 9. 9 out of 14. Make that 10 out of 15. That's much better free throw shooting tonight.
Oh, much better shooting performance in the last 2 games for the Lady Mavericks.
There's full court pressure. Gibbs gets across. Whaley to Qualls, and she's going to be fouled.
Fouled by Kirsten Campbell. That's going to be 4 fouls for the Lady Mavericks. And two free throws coming up for Rayleigh Qualls. First free throw from Qualls, no good.
Rayleigh Qualls with 11 points, had 13 in the loss earlier to AC, knocks down the second. 14-point game, 52-38. Lady Mavericks on top. That's Gibbs in man-to-man defense. Coach Couples encouraging his squad to run their offense. Here's Bashford now on the left wing, looking inside. Back up top to Lau for 3. It's good.
Made that one count. Bethany Lau with a 3 on the near top key. And a pass stolen by Shelby Kelly. Drop pass, bounce pass to Lau. No good. Picked up by Faith Hayes. Goes to Whaley. And Gibbs goes up court.
Almost stolen by Campbell. And that ball goes out of bounds. Hargis' pass. As Gibbs playing with 3 freshmen on the court and 2 seniors. So a young Gibbs squad. Gibbs now coming with 2-2-1 press. Owens looks inside to Campbell. Ashford was open. Kelly now guns a 3. No good. Rebound. Wow. Shot up. No good. Gets it back on the floor. Owens saves it to Bashford. Little jumper is no good. Lady Mavericks fighting for that basketball. Kelly on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. Great hustle by the Lady Mavericks.
Great hustle indeed, and they'll keep possession with them. Possession arrow is going to go right back to the Lady Mavericks.
55-38. AC by 17. 2:30 to play here in the third. And Bashford has it taken away by the freshman Hicks, and she's going to double dribble. Hayes, Faith Hayes.
Nope, travel. It's a travel violation.
Turnover for Gibbs. .222 to play here in the third quarter. Bashford cross court. Owens spots up for a 3. No good. Rebound. Whaley on the floor. Gets it to Buckner. Up ahead to Hayes. Wide opens. Whaley Qualls on a snowbird. Easy basket by Rayleigh Qualls. 15-point game. AC on top. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third. Stolen by Whaley. Gets it to Qualls. Coach Couples telling his team to get back. Inside pass to Hayes, and she scores. So Gibbs not going away, and Coach Couples has seen enough. He's going to call a full timeout. And we'll go ahead and take it with him. Your score, Anderson County 55, Gibbs 42. We'll be right back watching Lady Mav basketball on the Maverick Media. Right, welcome back into Ron Curley Court here at Gibbs High School. Lady Mavs on top, Lambeau by 13.
Yeah, but the one thing we talked during the timeout, the one thing that's hurting the Lady Mavericks is the bounce passing. Gibbs has snuffed out the bounce passing so much from Anderson County. They need to limit how many of their bounce passes are outside. Laus drives, no good, picked up. Owens. Whaley loses. Lau shot, no good. Rebound, Bashford. Lau, third time's a charm. No good. Picked up Kelly. And a foul.
The Lady Mavs are crashing the glass. 3 or 4 shots that time. I lost count. Shelby Kelly wants a timeout. Looks like hopefully she's okay. Looks like she's limping a little bit. Hopefully she's okay. Didn't see what happened. You see what happened, Logan?
I'm not sure what happened. When she jumped up, she might have rolled her ankle. I know she had ankle surgery, but I'm not sure which ankle it is. But yeah, I think it's probably when she jumped.
Thank you, Logan. Hopefully Shelby's all right, Lambeau.
I'm hoping so too. Phillips missed the first free throw. She gets the second one to go. 56-42, Anderson County.
Did Kelly get fouled on that? Did Phillips shoot the free throws for?
Yeah, Phillips shot the free throws for Kelly since Kelly's on the bench.
All right. 56-42, under a minute to play here in the third physical game here at Gibbs High School. We've seen Kirsten Campbell go out with the Shore's shoulder. Now Shelby Kelly being attended to on the bench. Inside that time, a little contact. Did not see the call. Did you see the call, Lambeau? See the call, Lambeau? Ball went out of bounds. It will be Gibbs basketball. 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Lady Mavericks up 56-42. Good crowd here on hand on a Friday night. District 4 Class AAA basketball. Rayleigh Qualls with it on the right wing. Over to Buckner. Buckner to Hargis. Tried to get it to Qualls, and she couldn't handle the pass. Goes out of bounds. The Anderson County basketball.
You got to have a depth grip on the balls in that basketball. Otherwise, you lose possession of the ball. Lady Mavericks get up quickly, but stolen away. Whaley gets in the passing lane. She'll drive, goes up with it. Missed the bunny. Picked up by Lau. 3 seconds, 2. And she's just going to hang on to the ball. At the end of the third, the score. Anderson County 56, Gibbs 42.
Welcome back into Gibbs High School. Lady Mavericks lead 56-42. Outscored 14-9 there in the third quarter, Lambeau. Lady Mavericks were. They only had one field goal. That was that three-pointer by Bethany Lau.
Yeah, only held to a single digit. And a foul. And Addison Grooms picks up the foul. An offensive foul.
Lady Mavericks starting the fourth quarter with J.C. Phillips, Julia Owens, Macy Bassford, Emery Bullock, and Addison Groom. There's a three by Whaley. It's good. And it's an 11-point game as Maddie Whaley knocks down her fourth triple. And she's got 14. And that AC lead has shrank here in the second half. Right, there's a foul on Maddie Whaley. Only Whaley's first foul of the night. One foul apiece on both teams here in the fourth quarter underway. Here's Bassford. And a jump ball is called. It'll be AC basketball. 56-45. Anderson County, as I mentioned, only one basket made in the third quarter. However, they did make 6 free throws. They were 6 of 10 from the line. As Gibbs outscored them 14-9 in the third. Here is Campbell off the glass. Is going to draw the foul. And Bassford took a shot. And she is being helped up. Looked like she took a shot to the face, Lambo.
As you mentioned there, John, this game being played really physical. Thankfully, though, Macy Bassford good enough to hopefully go to the free throw line, get a couple free throws.
I thought Campbell was shooting on the drive.
And hang on here, the ref's going to have a little conversation here.
We'll see. Lady Mavericks might be playing a little switcheroo there.
Yep,
But the officials caught that. So Kirsten Campbell, the senior, will go to the line. She has 4 points thus far. Her first trip to the free throw line is no good. The Lady Mavericks now 11 of 18 from the line as Shelby Kelly back in for J.C. Phillips. So good to see Shelby Kelly definitely back on the floor.
It's definitely good to see her back on the floor. Like we mentioned, John, this game has become so physical. It's starting to take a toll on some of our Lady Mavericks here.
As Campbell knocks down the second free throw, as Bethany Lau checks in for giving Macy Bassford a breather. She took a shot. Looked up to the face area, but she's okay. Here's Maddie Whaley with it, guarded by Lau over the Hargis pass inside, stolen as Hayes threw it away. Here come the Lady Mavs. This Gibbs team playing hard, physical game, as Lambeau said. 6:38 to play. Lady Mavericks by 12. Hard-fought district contest. Won by 30 at home back on January the 14th over Gibbs. Trying to come away with their fourth district win of the season. With Scott coming to town on Tuesday night, the first place Lady Highlanders. And there's a foul on Maddie Whaley.
Second foul for Whaley, team third in the fourth.
Shelby Kelly to inbounds to Julia Owens. To Campbell to Bullock, wide open comes Kelly off the screen, shot no good. Rebound Buckner. Gibbs has had the lead down to 11. They've yet to cut it to 10 or less. AC's biggest lead, 22 points. 3 by Whaley is no good. Rebound Buckner. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Hargis. She tried to get it to Qualls, knocked away, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow.
Gibbs.
Go to Gibbs with 5:43 to play. As fans keep pouring in here. Here's Qualls' jumper, no good. Rebound. Hayes gets it to Buckner. Basket shot, no good. Rebound, Emery Bullock. Up ahead to Campbell now. Campbell up top to Kelly as Lady Mavs going to slow it up, set up their offense. Bullock's going to be fouled by Faith Hayes.
Her third, team fourth.
Third foul on Hayes.
Fourth foul on Gibbs. The next foul on Gibbs puts the Mavericks in the bonus. Lau thought about a three, drives down the heart of the lane and draws the foul.
3 fouls already on Whaley in just the fourth quarter.
Bethany Lau.
Faith Hayes with the foul. That's going to be her fourth.
Lau with 16 points. She had 14 in the win over Union County on Tuesday night. So Bethany Lau is starting to pick it up offensively, Lambeau, wouldn't you say here?
Yeah, they're picking it up, but a lot can happen here.
Yeah, Lau She averages about 8 points a game.
It's that free throw to go. 58-45.
She's got 17. 13-point lead for AC. Lau takes it away from Whaley. And a jump ball is called. It'll be Lady Maverick basketball.
Good tie-up right there by Bethany Lau. Forced the turnover. And the Lady Mavericks get the ball into their favor.
Under 5 minutes to play. Lady Mavericks on top. Here's Lau. The basket now on the left wing. Tried to get it to Kelly. A little bit too high. Picked up by Hargis. No, excuse me. That was Whaley. Gets it to Buckner now. Jaden Parker still on the bench with 4 fouls. She went out early in the third. Hargis is going to be fouled.
Foul by Campbell. That's going to be her second, team second.
Lady Mavericks man-to-man defense. Trying to pick up their 3rd straight win. This would put them over the 500 mark, I believe, for the first time all season, overall record-wise. Inside, and a timeout is going to be called by Gibbs. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Your score, Anderson County, with 4:15 to play in the game. Lead Gibbs, 58-45. I'll be right back watching Lady Mav basketball on the Maverick Media. All right, welcome back into Gibbs High School. Lambeau, you got an update from the Lady Dragons and Lady Scott Highlanders score.
Yeah, right now, third quarter, about 1:53 left to go in the third. The Lady Dragons leading the Scott Lady Highlanders 33-30.
Scott is 5-0 in district play. Clinton 4-1, battle of the top 2 teams. Lady Mavericks sitting at number 3 in the district. And there's a steal by Grooms. Lady Mavs basketball, so Lady Mavericks probably be good if Scott gets knocked off tonight. They would move within 1 game with a win here tonight of Scott. Ball goes out of bounds. Bullock's shot no good, but Clinton and Scott would move into a 2-way tie for first. 3:45 to play. Lady Mavericks just trying to worry about themselves here tonight. And the 3 by Buckner is good, and the lead is down to 10. And a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Eagles. As Buckner, it's her first basket of the game. She's got 4 points. We'll just keep it right here. And Lambeau, the lead's down to 10. Anderson County leads 58-48, 3:35 to play.
Yeah, like we said, never over till it's over. A lot of basketball can and has happened. Gibbs within 10 points.
That's the closest they've been since the, I'd say, first quarter. Anderson County went on that run there to end the first quarter, like a 17-1 run. So Anderson County's been in front pretty much double figures the rest of the way right now. Is trying to hold off these Gibbs Lady Eagles. The Lady Mavericks on the road. trying to pick up their 4th district win of the season. It'll be Anderson County ball. Down there on the opposite end, it'll be coming towards you. Wearing their navy blue and light blue. Here comes Bullock. Tried to bounce it into Grooms. She does. Grooms is held. And she's going to draw the foul. I think that was Hargis just reached out and grabbed her.
Her third.
Hargis, that's going to be her. Oh no, Buckner with her 3rd foul. Grooms missed the first free throw.
Lady Mavs shot a lot of free throws here tonight. This is the 25th free throw, and the second one is good by Addison. 59-48. Lady Mavs up by 11. Falls gets it to Buckner. There's Parker back into the game for Gibbs. She's playing with 4 fouls. 3 minutes to play. Parker with it now. Will try to drive, cut off by Kelly. Right side, Buckner's 3 is good. And the freshman, Annie Buckner, back-to-back threes, cuts that AC lead down to 8. Got an official timeout. Shelby Kelly looked like injured there, as Logan was telling us. Took an elbow to the face. Looks like it got her in the nose. So,
if that's going to be the case, that should have been if she got hit by the elbow in the face, that should have been a flagrant. In my opinion.
They referees missed that one. 59-51. Lady Mavs, as Qualls knocks it out of bounds. 2:35, the game starting to get really interesting here. Gibbs trying to make a run, AC trying to hold them off. Here is Owens now, trap in the corner. And a timeout by head coach Mitch Couples. And we'll go ahead and take it with them. 2:32 to play. It's Anderson County 59, Gibbs 51. You're watching AC basketball on the Maverick Media. All right, welcome back to Maverick Media. Logan Crumpley bringing us in. Appreciate him filling in tonight. Ty Murphy, also Daniel Collins on the road as Bethany Lau, big basket there, Lambeau.
That's a big basket right there. Cuts the lead back to 10.
Lau's got 20. Lady Mavericks lead by 10. 2:10 to play. Qualls 3, no good. Rebound, Grooms. Good job by Grooms getting it out of there. Quickly up court comes the Lady Mavs as Bullock takes it all the way in and misses the layup. Here come Qualls with it. Big miss that time by AC. They still lead by 10. Hargis. The Keck to Whaley in the right corner, guarded by Owens. She drives the baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound, Emery Bullock. Bullock fights to get it back and gets it to Lau. A minute 25 to play. Here come the Lady Mavs. Bassford inside to Grooms, goes up off the glass and scores.
Addison Grooms with a nice feed. From the nice feed, 61, 51, 63, 51. What do we got here? Substitution in Jaden Parker and Faith Hayes.
Logan said one of the Gibbs players was bleeding. I wouldn't doubt it. It's a physical game.
It's been physical all night in this game here, John.
Certainly has, and we mentioned that before the game. Logan was telling us maybe a little bad blood between these two schools. No pun intended, as Parker gets it back and scores. 63-53, under a minute to play now, 50 seconds. Lady Mavericks lead by 10. And Gibbs is going to have to foul. AC's in the bonus. And
there it is.
There's a timeout.
Timeout, full timeout called by Anderson County.
Right now we're going to go ahead and take it with them. It's 42 seconds to play. Anderson County leads 63-53. Watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. All right, thank you, Logan Crumpley, bringing us in, senior Anderson County High School, pushing all the right buttons here, getting our sponsors on there. Also thank our sponsors tonight, Lambeau.
Isabel Profession out of Clinton, Tennessee, Sharky's Outdoors, and Buddy's Barbecue.
And if you'd like to sponsor, please contact us. We greatly appreciate it. Appreciate it. Everyone out there watching. A steal by Gibbs. Shot up. Whaley, no good. Gets it back. No good. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it stays with Gibbs. 30.3 seconds to play. Inbounds to Parker. Clock is ticking. Gibbs going to have to put it up. Good pass there by Hayes. Good defense, Anderson County. Gibbs can't get a shot off. They're wasting a lot of time. Parker drives inside, shot no good. Bassford rebounds as Bullock and Parker went at it. And I believe that was a little payback for Shelby Kelly getting elbowed in the nose, as I believe Parker gave Kelly an elbow earlier. I think so, and Bullock went in there like a football player that time. Took her to the ground.
Yeah. In any case, though, timeout on the floor.
8.6 seconds to play. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Lambeau, you got an update from Scott High?
Yeah. 6:27 left to go in the fourth. The Lady Dragons leading Scott 37-35. Close game right now over in Huntsville.
That's a big game in the district.
Yeah, big game on either side when you look at it here. If Clinton should win, they knock down the top team in the district in Scott, and that's going to be a big advantage for the Lady Mavericks also, because their next game will be Tuesday against these same Lady Highlanders.
Yeah, that will really set it up well going into that game with the Lady Mavericks getting to host the Lady Highlanders. Really can make it interesting in the district if that happens, and the Lady Mavs can get a win here tonight, and they lead by 10, 8.6 seconds to go. Looks like they got this one wrapped up.
Never say that, though, John. A lot can still happen.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, right?
Yep. Parker shoots a three out of desperation. That's no good. Rebound Lau. And they're not going to give him a foul. Final score, Anderson County 63, Gibbs 53.
Big win for the Lady Mavericks here tonight. They improved to 4-2 overall in district play and 10-9 overall. As right now, we'll go ahead and take a break, figure up the numbers. We'll be right back. Once again, Lady Mavericks victorious here tonight at Gibbs, 63-53. Be right back. You're watching Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. everyone. My name's John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert, and also Logan Crumpley on the controls here tonight as we are at Ron Curley Court in Corydon, Tennessee, Gibbs High School.
At Jerry H. Sharp Gymnasium.
Who's that?
Jerry H. Sharp Gymnasium on the campus of Gibbs High School, Corydon, Tennessee.
The Lady Mavericks getting the win, big district win. They improved to 10-9 overall, 4-2 in district play. Gibbs drops to 5-16, 0-6. It's sort of a tale of two halves, even though Anderson County won this game by 10 points. They led at halftime by 19, 47-28. Very impressive first half performance for the Lady Mavericks. But in the second half, Anderson County held to 16 points, and they're outscored 25-16 by Gibbs. But still, we got the win here tonight, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, but when you look at it here, as you said, the tale of two teams. The Lady Mavericks won pretty much the first half of the play, and then Gibbs won the second half per se. But at the end of the day, who had the max points at the end, you're looking at a win for the Lady Mavericks. Go ahead and run the numbers down before we get going into the boys contest here. The Lady Mavericks led in scoring tonight by Bethany Lau with 19 points. She was 4-9 from the free throw line, 3 threes in the contest. Macy Bassford with 12 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 2 threes in the contest. 2 players with 5 points each. Kirsten Campbell, she had 5 points, 0-1 from the free throw line. Julia Owens with 5 points, 1 3-pointer in the contest. J.C. Phillips and Emery Bullock each with 4 points. Phillips 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the contest. Emery Bullock with a perfect 2 of 2 for the free throw line. Shelby Kelly with 3 points, 1 of 1 for the free throw line. Overall, the Lady Mavericks from the charity stripe, 14 of 25, 6 threes in the contest. For Gibbs, led in scoring by 2 players tonight. Rayleigh Qualls with 14 points, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the contest. Maddie Whaley, a perfect 2 of 2 for the free throw line, 4 threes in the contest. 2 players with 7 points. Annie Butner, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 threes in the contest. Jaden Parker, 7 points, also 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And 3 players with 3 points each. Carson Qualls, Nevaeh Large, and Faith Hayes. Hayes was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Overall, the Gibbs Lady Eagles are 8 of 14 from the charity stripe, 9 threes in the contest.
A very physical game, Lambeau. I saw a few Lady Mavs go out, took some shots, and anyway, they were tough. They was able to come back in the game, and everybody looks to be okay. So right now, we're going to go ahead and take another little break, and we'll be right back to preview the Anderson County Mavericks and the Gibbs Eagles coming up next. Welcome back in to Gibbs High School. Logan Crumpley bringing us in, senior Anderson County this year. I'll say also a member of the Anderson County football team, 4 years. So glad to have Logan Crumpley here with us tonight.
Yeah, obviously Ty Murphy a little bit busy with his defensive training tonight. And of course Daniel Collins out of town for the weekend, wanted to visit on family commitments, so we understand their reasons for not showing here tonight, but we missed them. We'll hopefully see them back on Tuesday night when we host the Scott Lady Highlanders and Scott Highlanders.
We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off this boys game, a very big game in the district for Anderson County. Coming in undefeated, Lambeau 5-0, and you know we played Gibbs back on January the 14th, and it was a dogfight. It was a game, Anderson County, they trailed at halftime and went under 2 minutes to play, and Gibbs had the ball in a tie game, and the Mavericks were able to pull out a 71-65 win. So it's always tough when we play Gibbs, and I think they beat us the last 2 times we've been over here. So Lambeau, I know you got some numbers on this rivalry.
Basically, it's Brandon Dake versus Zach Turner, part 2. These two were the leading scorers for both squads in the last meeting. Turner, who had 27 points in the loss, and Brandon Dake, he had 32 points. Dake won the first battle. Who wins the second battle? That's the big question here.
Yeah, and those two players last year, they were the top 2 players in the district. Zach Turner ended up winning MVP. This year, I would say they're probably 2 best in the running right now. I guess you might want to throw Bryson Maddox in there for Clinton, also in the mix. But, you know, you're right, Lambeau. It's a part 2 of Dake and Turner. And right now being joined by the head coach of the Anderson County Lady Mavericks, Mitch Couples. And Mitch, congratulations on the win tonight, 63-53 over the Gibbs Lady Eagles. And first thing I will say is looked like a physical game out there tonight, and I thought your girls held their own.
Very much so. Yeah, I told the girls in the locker room, you know, hey, great district win. You know, we clawed it out, but you know, you can't relax at halftime. I mean, we saw Gibbs play many times this year, and they don't quit. Okay, they play extremely hard, extremely physical, aggressive. They shoot the 3-ball well. If you let them get going, I mean, if you saw what happened. But we were taking 2 quicker shots and missing. We had wide open shots, lots of layups too. We're just missing them. We're letting the physicality affect us. We let their pressure speed us up. Just can't do that. So we did a better job at the end. We really finished the game well. If we got the last couple minutes, played a little better D. But you know, can't have success and then relax. That's one of the lessons we got to learn better and better, because it's going to come back to bite us if we're not careful.
Yeah, me and Lambeau was talking about sort of a tale of 2 halves. Lady Mags really played well, I thought, in the first half offensively. Got off to a little slow start, but went on a 17-1 run there at the end of the first quarter, built a 11-point lead, and you led by 19 at halftime. Then you only had 1 basket in the third quarter, and Gibbs was able to outscore Lady Mavs there in the second half. But you know, you had that big lead, but I thought your full court press defense was a big key to that run in the first half.
Yeah, it was great the first half. I think we pressed 27 times, and they only scored 4 times against it. Well, they scored 4 times the first 3 minutes of the second and third quarter. I mean, the second and third quarter, and we just didn't. We relaxed. We quit moving with the ball. We kept watching, but we made some big shots. We were making some tough plays. We answered their physicality finally, and did okay. But we had some silly fouls that got us in foul trouble, and it got us out of our rhythm. But you know, we struggle sometimes to shoot it here for some reason.
Well, Coach, looking at Clinton right now, the Lady Highlanders leading 45-43 right now at Highlander Gym.
How much time's left?
With about 46 seconds left.
Oh, wow, close game.
Yeah, Clinton's been so far ahead of the way, but Scott's finally got back into it. If Scott does go on to win, how do you feel for that contest come Tuesday?
Oh man, they're playing well. This is going to be a tough matchup. They had Gibbs down 27-1 Tuesday night at the end of the first quarter, but Gibbs came back and lost by 12. I mean, Gibbs never quits. They always keep playing. But Scott County's solid. Their starting five is as good as anybody in our league. We've got to come to play Tuesday night. But I told the girls, I said, got this district win out of the way. Next game, Scott County. So we got to be ready. We'll get in the gym, get ready for them. But Morrow and the Rogers girl, and I mean, like I said, all their 5 starters are solid, and they cause some problems for sure.
Well, I know that's going to be a big one on the mindset. Of course, the two players you're going to be looking at are Brittany Morrow, Connor Hudson. They pretty much outscored your team when we played them at Highlander Gym back early in December. Yeah,
and then 34 Rogers, I think she had double digits too. She's good. She's really caused some problems to a lot of teams because they kind of have that 2-post system going, and they do a good job. So, well, I'm gonna let y'all get off here. Thanks for having me. I'll let the boys y'all can talk about the boys here. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Coach. We'll see you on Tuesday at the AC Corral. Tip-up control by Gibbs. We're underway with this contest.
All right. Thanks for head coach Mitch Couples coming up and joining us here for this game and getting the Lady Maverick rundown. They really appreciate him coming up. Does a great job with the Lady Mavericks as Lee Wolasek hits a 3-pointer to start this game, and Gibbs leads 3-0 as Henderson County undefeated district play. Gibbs 2-3. There's Ethan Nelson to 3. It's no good. Rebound, Brady Hughes.
And Zach Turner with the ball. We talked about it. These two, between Brandon Dake and Zach Turner, these are the 2 best players, in my opinion, in this district. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Rebound, Craig. That 3 was off of Turner. And now here goes Dake with it. Dake spins, goes up with it. He'll score. And the Mavericks are within 3-2 Gibbs.
Brandon Dake, first basket, as Brandon mentioned in the pregame, had 32 points in that win over Gibbs back on January the 14th. Always a tough place to play for Anderson County over here. Gibbs won last year, actually won last 2 years, and Turner's 3, no good. Rebound Norman gets it to Wolasek, back over to Hughes now. Hughes sets it back up top to Turner, being guarded by Strickland. Mavericks man-to-man defense inside to Chase Norman now. Wolasek, who knocked down that 3 to start this game, as we're now 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and a reach-in. No, let's see. Yes, reach-in foul on Ethan Nelson. And Ethan Nelson's been on fire the last 3 games, averaging about almost 25 points a game. Set back-to-back career highs at 25 against Oliver Springs, came back with 26 against Union County, and had 20 points last Friday night in the win over Clinton. And there's a steal caused by Craig. Anderson County with the ball, looking to grab their first lead of the night, and traveling violation on
Lawson squeaked the feet, so to speak.
Yep, heard that squeak up here. So the Mavericks pick up their first turnover. Gibbs with the ball, 1-point lead. Big district game here for both teams. There's Hughes, a 3, it's no good. Rebound will be tracked down by Gibbs. Throws it in to Dake. Dake to Strickland now, spots it open Craig, but wow, out of nowhere comes Brady Hughes.
Brady Hughes flying in like a defensive lineman, passing getting an interception. Turner drives, he's fouled. They're going to say it's on the floor, no basket. Trent Strickland with the foul, his first, team second. Turner's inbound, goes to Chase Norman. Norman's going to drive. He'll put it up. It's good.
5-2 Gibbs. 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. As Gibbs, man-to-man defense. Lawson saves it. This pass intercepted by Wolisick. Zach Turner with it. Mavericks off to a slow start here offensively. 2 turnovers here thus far. And another foul on the floor. And Justin Bunch, number 4, gets up, getting ready to check in. And the foul was on, who'd they get, Lambeau? Strickland.
Strickland, yep, his second, team third.
So Strickland to the bench here, 4:30 to play in the first. Turner, turnaround jumper is good. Zach Turner's on the board. It's 7-2 Gibbs. Here's Craig with it. In the paint. Right corner Bunch back up top to Nelson for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Wolisick. Turner now being guarded by Bunch. He's going to take him to the hole and score.
Mean mismatch right there. That's a mean mismatch. Turner on Bunch. That ain't a good matchup.
It's 9-2 Gibbs. Eagles off to a good start and a foul. First foul of the night on Gibbs. That's number 20, Dalton Tipton with the foul. His first team first. There's number 10, Reed Daniel, sophomore, checks in for Gibbs. Nelson, who's been on a heater the last 3 weeks, 0 for 2 thus far. Bunch deep, is good.
Big 3 right there from Justin Bunch, and Coach Jepper is going to call a 30-second timeout.
We'll go ahead and keep it right here. This is 9-5 Gibbs. And Lambeau, big 3 that time by Justin Bunch, who's just checked in the game for Trent Strickland with 2 fouls. So, you know, Nelson has been on fire of late, but you can't keep that up forever. I think Nelson's 0 for 2 thus far in the game, but, you know, Bunch coming off the bench, that's what they're going to need to get a win here tonight.
Everybody got to count for this one. You can't rely on one player itself. You got to rely on every single player to help you.
You're right, it's team basketball, and these Mavericks are a very unselfish team. You just got to knock down the shots here tonight at Gibbs. Tough place to play. Mavericks trying to get a win here. They've lost their last 2 here at Gibbs. Turner with it, almost stolen by a Bunch. Back up top comes to Hughes. Switch there by Dake. Gets away with the reach in. On right corner, Wolisick's 3, no good. Rebound, Brandon Dake. Coach Jeffers encouraging his squad to push it. Gibbs gets back on defense. Right wing Bunch up top now as the Mavericks swinging around. Brandon Dake, Cam Lawson up top to Craig. He drives, loses his balance.
And they're going to call travel.
It's a good call right there. He sort of just lost his footing as he crashed into Norman. So another turnover on AC unofficially. Got them for 3 turnovers here with 2:49 to play in the first quarter. Gibbs leads by 4, 9-5. They've led the whole way. Their biggest lead has been 7 at 9-2. Right corner. Up top is number 23 for Gibbs, checks in, Caleb LaFleur. Also number 10, Reed Daniel. That's Daniel with it. Good defense, Anderson County. Bunch now shadowing Turner, gets it to LaFleur. Gibbs looking for an opening. Turner's 3, no good. Gibbs gets it back. Norman inside in the paint. Shot up is good. It's a big offensive rebound by Gibbs that time, Brandon.
Got to get those boards if you're the Mavericks. You cannot let the boards get past you that quickly.
Here's Nelson for three. Off the back iron, no good. 11-5. LaFleur inside to Norman. He's got the advantage and draws the foul. Minute 35 to play. Gibbs by 6.
Foul's going to be on Craig.
Craig's first foul.
Mavericks with 4 fouls.
Yeah, minute 35 to play. Gibbs in the bonus. Chase Norman, 6'4" junior. First free throw, no good. As
Dylan Hopper in for Ethan Nelson.
Hopper had maybe his best game in a Maverick uniform the other night. Had 10 points in that third quarter in that win over Union County. So Norman misses them both. Good news for the Mavericks. Minute 30 to play. Cam Lawson yet to get off a shot. Dake's only had one attempt. There's his first three, and it's good.
Brandon Dake pops the 3.
11-8. So the Mavericks relying on that long ball. Last 2 baskets have been 3. Pull up Turner, no good. Rebound Dake. Here comes the senior. Ball almost stolen. Bunch saves it to Lawson. Lawson trap. Up top to Dake. Watch out. He saves it. Pull up 3. It's good.
Cannot miss that one. We're tied at 11. Brandon Dake.
Back-to-back threes. 41 seconds to play here in the first quarter. We got a good one brewing here. Here's LaFleur, guarded by Craig to Lawson. Excuse me, that's Norman. He lowered that shoulder, and they called a block. They called a block on Brandon Dake, and Norman definitely lowered his shoulder. What was that, Lambo?
Oh, I got no words for that one.
So Norman will go to the line and shoot 2. Well, that's a charge all day long. Everybody in the gym saw it, but the official. His first free throw is good. (12-11). Gibbs leads. Norman at the line. Lefty knocks it down. 13-11. Judson Ayers into the game. I don't know why he wouldn't let him come in for Craig. Didn't understand that.
Probably wanted to get those free throws out the way before going any further.
I think you can sub, though, after one free throw. Might have missed something there. I'm not sure. So Dake with it. Nice dribbling that time. Hopper, the bunch in the corner for 3. It's good.
Justin Bunch from the corner. And the 3 has put the Mavericks in front. One shot left for Gibbs. They do not take it. The score, Anderson County 14, Gibbs 13.
Lambo, your thoughts on the first quarter as the Mavericks take their first lead of the game?
Yeah, the Mavericks finally woken up late in the first quarter. They are especially with back-to-back threes from Brandon Dake, and now two threes off of Justin Bunch.
All right. We'll take a little break. Be right back. Anderson County 14, Gibbs 13, watching basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back in to Gibbs High School. Mavericks lead by 1. Craig shot up no good as we begin the second quarter. We apologize for the live streaming. We seem to be a little bit behind. Never know what you get with Wi-Fi nowadays. So here is Turner. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Craig. Up ahead to Nelson, tracks it down, lays it up, no foul called. Ball loose on the floor, Jetty Ayers on it. Gibbs comes out of there with it. Norman to the basket and scores. 15-14, Gibbs regains the lead. It's on the floor for the Mavericks. Bunch, Hopper, Craig, Nelson, and Ayers. Dake on the bench, Lawson as well. Strickland picked up 2 early fouls. He left early in the first quarter, hasn't been back in. Turner almost with a steal. Nelson now with a 3, it's good.
Ethan Nelson finally gets on the board. 17-15, Mavericks back up by 2.
Mavericks' last 4 baskets have been 3-pointers. Turner for 3, excuse me, that's Hughes, just misses everything. Here comes Craig with it. Watch out for Turner. Here Craig with it, tried to drive, right corner bunch, thought about it. Little floater, will not go. Hopper with a big offensive rebound.
Craig in the corner now, he'll drive. And they finally get a foul on Craig.
Yeah, not many fouls called on Gibbs in that first quarter. What was it, 1?
Brady Hughes with the foul. Hughes, that's his first, team first.
There comes the triumphant trio right there. Strickland number 5, Dake number 15, and Lawson number 3. And for AC, it's Craig. Comes wide open on the inbounds.
Coach Aaron Large has seen enough. He wants a timeout.
We'll go ahead and take it with them. With 6:13 to play in the second quarter, Andrews County leads 19-15. Be right back watching Maverick basketball on the Mav Media.
We're back here live at Gibbs High School, Ron Curley Court at Cherry 8 Sharp Gymnasium. The Mavericks leading 19-15 over the Gibbs Eagles in this District 4 Class AAA matchup. Second half of district play for the Mavericks getting underway here tonight.
Mavericks led after the first quarter. Right there at the very end. Gibbs' biggest lead has been 7. Andrews County's biggest lead is now at 19-15. As number 14 has checked in, that's Carmen Bates. That's Turner 3, top of the key. It's good.
Cannot leave Zach Turner open.
That's his first 3 of the night. He's got 7. Now you can't leave Turner open. He can drive it or pull up and knock it down. He's tough either way. 19-18 Mavericks. Strickland looking for somebody inside nowhere. Dake for 3, deep, it's good.
He got that one to drain. Brandon Dake with another 3, 22-18.
He's got 11, 3 triples, and a basket. Brandon Dake hardly had any shot attempts there till late in the second. A steal by the Flying Dutchman. Here's Hayden Craig with it. And see what they call. They call the block.
Blocking foul. Thankfully not a charge.
Yep. think he made the basket, but they say before the shot. And Hayden Craig, 6'3" senior, to the free throw line. Well, he did count the basket. And
Count
one.
the basket, and one is good.
And one, as Lambeau says. Mavericks now up by 7. Here comes full court pressure for Anderson County. 2-2-1 press. Gibbs beats it this time. Norman almost lost his balance. It's the Bates to Norman. Back now to Norman inside. Up. And a foul is called. It might be Nelson's third. It might be his second. Let's see. His second.
Second foul for Nelson.
Only.
And going to put Chase Norman at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Another free throw coming for Chase Norman. That one is good as well. 25-20, Anderson County.
Norman's got 10 to lead Gibbs.
Dake for 3. It's no good. Picked up by Chase Norman. Blocked by Craig. 3-pointer on the way. That is Reed Daniel. Gibbs has cut it within 2.
Third triple of the night for Gibbs. 25-23. That lead down, as Lambeau said. Nelson, step back 3, no good off the back iron. Rebound controlled by the Eagles. Dake reaches in and ties him up. And a jump ball is called. And a substitution coming in for Gibbs, number 24, Gage Walker. As Dylan Hopper checks in for Ethan Nelson. 25-23 Anderson County. We're halfway through the second quarter. Mavericks man-to-man defense. Craig on Turner. Gets a screen from Wolisic. Tries to draw the foul, and Turner is going to draw the foul this time. This game is shaping up to be physical like the girls' game, Lambeau.
Yeah, it's shaping up that way. And you're sending Zach Turner to the line. Craig with 2 fouls. Turner gets the first free throw.
25-24, Mavericks by 1.
Turner, second free throw, good. He's tied the game at 25.
Gibbs now 6 of 8 from the line. Anderson County 1 for 1. Dake with it. Hopper inside to Craig. Swings it over to Strickland. Goes up. Nice move by Trent Strickland.
Nice move by the senior. Strickland breaks the tie. Mavericks up by 2, 27-25. Turner loses the ball. They're saying it went off the hand, went off of Maverick, and it's going to be Gibbs basketball.
Good call there by the official. No complaint from Craig. Up here it looked like it went off Turner, but it's Gibbs basketball. Here's Bates with it. Nice bounce pass, but stolen. Picked back up by Turner, and he scores, and he's fouled by Hopper. Zach Turner now with 11 points. He's coming in averaging over 20 points a game. As Judson Ayers checks in for Hayden Craig. Fouls on Hopper, his first, team third. Turner now with 12. He had 27 against AC in that first meeting. And Gibbs back on top, 28-27. Anderson County did have a 7-point lead. Strickland to the hole, no good. Rebounded by Walker. Turner with it, crossover, gets to the bucket and scores.
You got to get a body on Zach Turner. If you don't, he'll make you pay.
Turner's starting to take over here. Second quarter, he's got 10 in the second. Lawson, the three.
Nice three. That's how you answer back.
That's Cam Lawson's first shot attempt of the night. As the Mavericks now with 6 3-pointers in the game. There's a three by Turner, no good. Strickland, and a whistle and a timeout. Jordan Jeffers going to call a timeout, looks like. And we'll go ahead and take it with them as we are all tied up 30-30. Be right back watching AC basketball on the Maverick Media. All right, thank you, Logan Crumpley, bringing us back in here at Lambeau. And we got a good one going on here, similar to the first meeting between these two squads.
Yeah, very similar indeed, but you can't let Zach Turner get off to a hot start like we saw earlier. Turner can be very dangerous when he gets right hot.
Yeah, he can eat you alive, and here's somebody else that can eat you alive. It's Brandon Dake. Right now it's shaping up for another shootout between Dake and Turner. Dake had 32 in the first meeting. Turner had 27. Here is Bunch with it, as Dake has 11 thus far. Turner with 12. Ayers inside, shot no good. Here come the Eagles.
Caleb LaFleur with the rebound.
Step back three by Norman's no good. And number 23, that's Caleb LaFleur, offensive putback. And Gibbs leads 32-30. Gibbs now looks to be in a zone defense. 2-3. Cross court to Hopper. Bunch open for three, gets his defender in the air. Nice pass by Bunch. Ayers misses a inside shot. LaFleur comes out of there with it, stolen by Hopper. Bunch made a great pass to Ayers, just missed the layup. Here's Dake for three. No good, rebound Turner. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Here's Turner with it, gonna take it all the way and miss.
Bunny.
Here's Dake with it. 42 seconds. Lawson spots an opening, takes it, and a reach-in foul.
Reach-in foul going to be on Reed Daniel. Looks like to me.
Yep. That's going to be the third foul on Gibbs. So both teams sitting on 3 fouls. And number 3, Cam Lawson, go to the free throw line. Lawson had 8 points against Gibbs in the first meeting. Had 14 in the win over Union County Tuesday night. Free throw, Cam Lawson, it's good. (32-31) Gibbs. Lawson can tie, he does. Mavericks now 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 35 seconds to go here in the first half.
Turner with the ball. Hopper on him. That's going to be, that may be a little bit of a mismatch right there, John.
Hopper's got, they call him the sniper. Coach Jeffers got a lot of confidence in him.
And Turner falls, and they're going to call a foul.
Turner may have baited him into that little contact from behind, but maybe a little acting job. But Draws
Fourth
the
foul on the
foul.
Mavericks, second foul on Hopper. And Coach Aaron Large calls the timeout. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. We'll keep it right here. Scores 32-32, and Lambeau, it's been nip and tuck pretty much the whole way. I mean, both teams have had, I think, biggest lead 7.
Yeah, but it's a real seesaw affair. Like here tonight, we already talked about the matchup between Dake and Turner. Right now, it's about who gets the more points. Right now, it's good basketball here.
It is exciting game, and appreciate everyone out there watching. Hopefully, we're caught up on the live stream. Anyway, hopefully being able to watch it. And here it is, 9 seconds to go. Bates 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound, Bunch, 5 seconds. Justin Bunch spinning, loses it, and a foul from behind. I think they got Norman.
Yeah, they got Chase Norman. His first foul, team fourth. Both teams with 4 fouls apiece.
If I'm not mistaken, Norman fouled out in the first meeting against AC. As Jetty Ayers checks out, Ethan Nelson in. Mavericks 1.6 seconds. Going to have to get a quick shot off. There's Bunch. He's going to have to shoot.
Did not get it.
Did not realize how much time was on the clock, apparently. Not sure there, but we're going to go into halftime tied, Lambeau.
Real tie game in this one. As we said, seesaw affair. Good contest here. Real fun basketball. That's all it is.
Sure is exciting. So right now we'll take a break, figure out the numbers, be right back as we're tied at 32 apiece here at Gibbs High School. Be right back watching AC basketball on the Maverick Media. All right, welcome back in here. Gibbs High School. We're all tied up. Halftime 32-32. My name is John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert. Also Logan Crimpley on the controls. And Lambeau, you got the numbers for the first half.
What a first half of action so far here at Ron Curley Court. The Mavericks led in scoring by Brandon Dake with 11 points, 3 threes in the contest. Then you have Justin Bunch with 6 points, 2 threes. Cam Lawson with 5 points, 1 3. Perfect 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Hayden Craig with 5 points, 1 free throw in the contest. Ethan Nelson with the 3-pointer. He's got 3. And Fred Strickland with 2 points. Mavericks a perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 7 threes in the contest. For Gibbs, led in scoring once again by Zach Turner with 14 points, 1 3, and a perfect 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. Chase Norman with 10 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Lee Wolasak with 3 points, 1 3 in the contest. Reed Daniel, 1 3-pointer. Caleb LaFleur with 2 points. On the floor, not scoring for Gibbs. Brady Hughes, Cameron Bates, Dalton Tipton, Gage Walker. Overall, Gibbs 7 of 9 from the free throw line with 3 threes in the contest.
All right, thank you, Lambeau. We still got 3 minutes to go here before halftime, and a very entertaining game. You know, Gibbs got out to the early lead. Anderson County came back, finished the first quarter strong, and been using that 3-ball to get caught up and take the lead. Had the biggest lead. It was 25-18. But Anderson County with 7 3-pointers in the first half. Gibbs with 3. Gibbs, though, shooting the ball from the free throw line, as you mentioned, 7 of 9. Anderson County 3 of 3. So Eagles getting to the line much more. Really attacking the basket. There was Zach Turner and Chase Norman.
Yeah. And right now, Brandon Dake versus Zach Turner 2.0 still living up to the hype here tonight, eh, John?
They certainly are. Here at halftime, both players leading their respective team. You know, Turner's got 14, had 10 of his 14 in the second quarter. Dake has 11, with 8 of his coming in the first quarter. So yeah, it's going to come down to those 2 players, I believe. But if you're going to win this game, you're going to have some other players step up. Offensively, you know, Justin Bunch knocked down a couple of threes there in the first quarter, really pick them up. And also Ethan Nelson and Cam Lawson both with a pair of threes there in the second quarter, and Hayden Craig with 5 points. So the Mavericks doing a little bit better job, I think, with their other players trying to carry them.
Yeah, everybody, as I said, during the game, at the beginning of the game, everybody's got to contribute. It's not just one player, it's just not 2 players, it's everybody. Everybody.
We're about 40 seconds away from the start of the third quarter. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Maverick Media. Also, thank you to our sponsors out there. Lambeau, give them a shout out.
Yep, Isabel Profession, Sharky's Outdoors, and Buddy's Barbecue. We thank those sponsors again for sponsoring Maverick Media. And again, if you want to get involved with sponsoring Maverick Media, we are looking for more sponsors as we get ready for the spring sports of baseball and softball coming up, don't be afraid to contact myself, Brandon Lambert, John Sleepy Williams, Daniel Collins, or Ty Murphy. If you want to get involved with sponsorship, don't be afraid to contact us, folks.
Right, thank you, Lambeau. And AC's basketball start the third quarter. All tied up in this District 4 Class AAA matchup. Andrews County trying to stay unbeaten in district play. Gibbs trying to even their mark at 3-3 in the district. Gibbs coming out man-to-man defense. Here is Nelson. And a foul. Foul is on Dalton Tipton. As Nelson made his move. Inbounds to Craig. Missed. What do you call it, Lambeau?
Missed the bunny.
Yep, got to have those. And Turner misses on the other end. Rebound Lawson. Gets it to Craig. Dake's open in the right corner. He guns a three. Bang!
Kaboom! 35-32 Mavericks with a three from Dake.
Dake makes up for that missed layup, or missed bunny as Lambeau calls it. Hits a three, and quickly right back comes Tipton.
Dalton Tipton
with the basket.
Dalton Tipton with the answer back, and Strickland throws the ball. Was intended to go to Cam Lawson.
Yep, a little errant pass that time. I think Strickland thought he was going to go deeper into the corner. Miscommunication right there. Andrews County now unofficially 7 turnovers. 6:53 to play. Third quarter, Mavericks lead by 1. Here's Nelson guarding Turner. Switch right there. As Norman back to Turner now, guarded by Strickland. Swing it around. It's Tipton again for three.
Drained that one.
So Dalton Tipton only had 2 points in that first meeting. He's a senior. He's got all 5 of Gibbs' points here in the third quarter. Puts the Eagles back on top by 2, 37-35. Dake now penetrates to Lawson up top. Lawson on the right side, Craig. Up top to Dake, being guarded by Norman. Gibbs leads by 2, 5:55 to play, third quarter. Dake, Craig goes up and scores. Gibbs tried to draw the charge. That was Hughes, but Craig avoided that.
He avoided that. That could have been a real close call right there. Mavericks tie the game up at 37.
Gibbs beats the pressure that time, gets it up here to Hughes. He's going to gun a deep three. It's good.
Wow, that was a big deep three off the hands of Brady Hughes.
That's his first points of the night. So back-to-back threes by Gibbs. They had 2 in the first half. 40-37 Gibbs. Mavericks try to answer. Lawson. We're doing a good job on Cam Lawson tonight, not getting many looks. Here's Craig. There's Lawson. Cut off on the baseline to Craig. He's going to gun a three. No good. Rebound controlled by Turner. Turner now is going to try to get to the basket. Cut off by Strickland. Right corner. Wolisic. His three. No good. And the ball went off a Maverick.
Went off of Strickland. And
good job. Yep.
And it's Gibbs basketball. Good job right there.
Yes, good job by Wolisic. He followed his shot. Went in there and deflected it off Strickland. And Strickland almost with the steal.
Stepped on the baseline.
4:40 to play. Gibbs 40. Andrews County 37. 4:40 to play in the third quarter, I beg your pardon. As a foul.
Strickland.
On AC. So 4:39 to play in the third quarter. Justin Bunch checks in for Trent Strickland. Bunch hit 2 threes there in the first quarter to provide a spark off the bench for the Mavericks. Mavericks need to stop. There's a steal by Craig.
Uh-oh.
The Flying Dutchman flies in and misses the dunk. And that's the first dunk he's missed this year, I believe, Lambeau.
That is a first right there by Hayden Craig. He was open. To be honest, really, I don't really think he should have dunked, in my opinion. He just should have just laid it up. That's what I think.
Well, that's the easy way to go. That happens sometimes, so have to live and learn. So Anderson County 2-2-1 press. Norman gets it to Turner. That could be a key missed dunk. You have to keep on playing. Here is Hughes for the basket. He scores. And Gibbs up by 5. Hughes has 5. 42-37. 4 minutes to go, third. Nelson, nice pass to Craig for 2.
There you go, right there. That's a good answer back there after missing the dunk. Cut the lead within 3.
There's Hughes, a lob.
Lob was intended to go to DeJuan Harris. Overthrows it.
Did not see DeJuan Harris check into the game. He wears number 30. He had a good game against AC in the first meeting, coming off the bench. Here is Ethan Nelson with it. They trail by 3. Lawson. Nelson. Gibbs playing that man-to-man defense. It's Nelson down low, loses the ball. Could not see what happened there, Lambeau. Did you see that?
Went out of bounds.
It's got a warning.
And a warning on Lee Wolozek.
Warning on Gibbs. Did not see what he did. Mavericks back off the press this time. Set up on their man-to-man defense. Turner yet to score here in the third quarter. Wolosick, Lawson, Norman a 3. And Gibbs has hit 3 threes here in the third. That's the difference. They lead by 6. 3 minutes to play. Nelson tries to draw a foul, does not get the call. Here comes the Eagles. Turner with the basketball now. Cut off by Craig. Norman left open for another 3. It's no good, and they're going to call a foul on Brandon Dake.
He can't believe that. I can't either.
Yeah, you never want to foul a three-point shooter.
No.
You never want to do that. So Chase Norman's going to get 3 free throws.
Put this within 9. Gets the first free throw.
Norman now with 14 points. Gibbs matches their biggest lead at 7. 2:47 to play. Third quarter. Second one also good by Norman. As Norman now is 6 of 8 from the free throw line. He leads Gibbs with 15 points. 1-2 punch of Norman and Turner. Norman's gets all 3 free throws, and they lead by 9, 48-39 over Anderson County. Hopper in the corner for 3, swish!
Oh, Dylan Hopper with a 3 in the corner. That's a big 3 right there. Timeout called by the Mavericks. 30-second timeout.
Certainly is. We'll go ahead and take a break. It's 48-42 Gibbs. 2:38 play, third quarter. Right now, welcome back in Gibbs High School, Ron Curley Court. Coach Jeffers giving his team a good talking to that time, telling them to play hard, don't worry about the whistle. Gavin Higgs is checked in for AC, wears number 0. And here's Gibbs beating the press. And losing the ball is Walker, picked up by Hopper. Just had that big 3 moments ago. Cam Lawson now with the basketball, right side, Craig. Craig drives on Walker. Gets it to Hopper. Date to Craig. Mavericks working for the good shot. Hopper, deep 3, no good. Follows his own shot and goes up and misses at the rim. Ball is battled for, goes out of bounds. It will stay with AC. Good job that time by Dylan Hopper. He missed a shot, but got his own rebound.
He followed the rebound. He followed that rebound closely. And substitution comes in. Reed Daniel back into the game for Gibbs. He'll come in for Rashawn, for DeJuan Harris.
So here come the Mavericks on the inbounds. Higgs with it, gives it to Lawson. Lawson with only 1 shot in the game. He made a 3. Craig with it, drives off the glass, no good. Tough shot, would not go. Here comes Turner. Turner yet to score here in the 3rd, but Gibbs leads by 6. As we talked about at halftime, there's some of their secondary players starting to step up for Gibbs. There's Wolacek, his 3, no good. Turner tips it out of bounds.
Big mistake right there by Turner. He could have had the possession right back if he had grabbed possession of the ball, but Gibbs loses that possession. Mavericks with a chance to try to close into the lead.
Trent Strickland checks back in for Gavin Higgs. A minute 15 to play here in the 3rd. Mavericks trail by 6. They were tied 32-32 at halftime. Strickland up top to Dake. Deep 3. It's good.
Brandon Dake. Top of the key 3. Mavericks within 3. Pass stolen. Made by Dake. Dake goes to Craig. Craig. Lawson drives, puts it up, but it's no good. Pass out of bounds. Gibbs basketball.
Great hustle by the Mavericks. Had an opportunity to tie that game. Did not. However, Gibbs basketball. 38 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Gibbs 48. Adams County 45. Tipton's open for a 3. Rattles in and out. No good. Turner offensive rebound. And a big basket that time by Reed Daniel. Gibbs a 5-point lead. 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Hopper's going to spot an opening and drive. What a shot by Dylan Hopper. 10 seconds. Here comes Eagles. Gets it up ahead to Tipton. Daniel for 3. It's no good. Rebound Craig. 1 second. That's the buzzer. And the Mavericks in the 3rd quarter with some momentum, Lambo.
Big momentum as they go into the 4th. 50-47. What a rally by the Mavericks.
We'll go ahead and take a break. Be back for the 4th quarter. You're watching AC Basketball on the Maverick Media.
We're back here live at Ron Curley Court at Cherry H. Sharp Gymnasium. Fourth quarter action about to get underway between the Mavericks and the Eagles. Gibbs leading by 3, 50-47. It is Gibbs' ball to start the fourth.
All right, thank you, Lambeau. And Turner gets it over to Tipton now. Throws it away. Norman couldn't handle it.
Off the hands of Chase Norman. And it's AC basketball.
Mavericks County doing good defense. Turner didn't score there in the third quarter. Anytime you can hold him scoreless, I don't know if he really had a shot. Doing a good job, but watch out for Turner here in the fourth. Turner with the steal.
Turner got there in that passing lane. You got to be careful of where you're throwing that pass.
Turner breaks the pressure, gets it to Tipton now. Right corner, Norman back to Turner. Turner. Strickland doing a good job defensively on him. Turner to the basket. Shot, no good. Rebound, Dake.
Bunny by Turner.
Little Euro step looked like that time. Here's Dake with it. He'll take it hard to the hole.
He's got to be fouled.
He draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Brandon Dake, 17 points.
Reed Daniel picks up his second foul. Gibbs' first foul in the fourth. Dake misses the first free throw.
Dake leads all scores. Mavericks' first missed free throw. They've only shot 4. Second one, Dake makes.
Leads within 2, 50-48.
7:10 to play here in the fourth. Maverick 2-2-1. Press. All their success with that press this season. Tipton to the basket. He misses, but he draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Craig with a foul. His third foul. Team first foul in the fourth.
Here's Dalton Tipton, 5 points, all in the third quarter. First free throw, no good. Gibbs shooting the free throws good. 10 of 13 thus far tonight. Second free throw, no good. Also, Tipton missed them both. Rebound, Hopper. Mavericks can tie or take the lead right here. Craig with the basketball. Mavericks trailed by 9. Midway through the third. Hopper for 3. Swish!
Dylan Hopper puts the Mavericks in front by 1.
The snapper, as Coach Jeffers calls him. Mavericks back on top. 6:30 to play. Anderson County. Here's Turner with it. To the basket. He scores. Craig tried to take a charge. No call. Here comes Strickland now. Left corner, Lawson for 3. Bang!
Cam Lawson from the corner. 54-52, Mavericks back in front.
Cam, Bam, Lawson. His second shot of the night. He's made them both from 3-point range. There's a 3 by Tipton. It's no good. It bounces over the backboard. Anderson County basketball. And what we talked about there, Lambeau, players stepping up. You know, Ethan Nelson's been on a heater, as Coach Jeffers called it, as he checks back in. But you know, you've had Justin Bunch, you've had Dylan Hopper step up with some big shots, and that's what it takes.
Yep, and Dylan Hopper and Cam Lawson, they've answered the bell here tonight.
Yes, certainly. Cam Lawson. There's Nelson now with it, as it's Craig, Nelson, Lawson, Dake for 3. Good!
Brandon Dake from the wing, 57-52.
Dake's got 21. Mavericks on top by 5. Mavericks trying to stay unbeaten in district play. Here's Norman wide open, did not realize it. The left hand,
Bunny.
no good. Dake with the rebound. Here come the Mavericks. There's Hopper, nice move. Spots an open Nelson to Lawson now, and they set it back up. Good job by the Mavericks that time. Nelson patched up an open three, but they set it up. Here's Lawson. Hopper guns another three. Good!
Oh, man, what a game he's had! Dylan Hopper! What a game!
The Hopper snapper guns them down. Gibbs wants timeout. 4:49 to play. Anderson County 60, Gibbs 52. Be right back once AC basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into Ron Curley Court here on the campus of Gibbs High School here in Corrigan, Tennessee. Anderson County 60, Gibbs 52. The Mavericks trail by 3 entering the fourth quarter. They've outscored Gibbs 13-2 with 4:40 to play in the game, and Norman's on the line.
You gotta watch those feet. You gotta watch them feet.
He stepped on the sideline. AC basketball with 8-point lead and the ball. Seesaw affair, as Lambeau said, all first half. Both teams have had leads. Anderson County's biggest lead is 8 now. Gibbs is led by 9. Here's Dake to the basket. He's going to draw the foul.
2 free throws coming up. And the foul's going to be on Reed Daniel. His third foul. Gibbs' second foul.
Brandon Dake to the line, 1 for 2. They got 2 for 3. Mavericks by 9, their biggest lead. Dake can give them a double-digit lead, and he does.
62-52, Mavericks up in front by 10.
Gibbs has to be shook. See if they got an answer. Wolosick, 3 short, no good. Norman position inside, and he scores. Norman now with 18. We're halfway through the fourth, Lambeau, so both teams have came back. So Anderson County's got to be careful here, protect the basketball, and get good shots.
Don't do anything silly, you know.
Right, you got the lead. 8-point lead here. You don't want to take the air out of it, but you gotta stay aggressive. Here is Craig to the basket, no good. Rebound battle for Dake, comes out with it, gets it to Lawson. Little floater is good.
Cam Lawson with the floater.
Lawson's now 3 for 3, and there's a whistle. And I believe Hughes is shaking up for Gibbs. Not sure what the stoppage was for. You know what that stoppage was for? I think Hughes might have been shaken up. Anyway, AC leads by 10 as Bates is into the game. Gets it to Daniel with the left hand. Nice shot. Reed Daniel, he's just a sophomore. He's got 7. Mavericks lead by 8. 3:15 to play. Mavericks trying to stay undefeated in district play. Nelson tried to draw the foul from Daniel. As AC starting to pull the basketball out there a little bit. Spread them out a little bit, try to get to the basket.
Yeah, again there, trying to force a foul. Lawson cuts through the defense. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Dake. He'll put it in.
Brandon Dake on the glass. Mavericks by 10. Lob to Norman. Goes up and misses a bunny.
Another one.
Rebound, Craig. Big miss by Norman inside. 2:30 to play. That clock's ticking fast, Lambeau.
Clock's ticking fast, and an offensive foul on Ethan Nelson. You gotta be kidding me.
That might be. So right now, Nelson will take a seat on the bench as Strickland checks in. Nelson's third foul. 2:18 to play in the game. Mavericks by 10. Turner, only 2 points here in the second half. Turner step back three. It's good.
Oh, that's big. That's big from Turner. Timeout on the floor. And it's a call by Gibbs, 30 seconds.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back. Mavericks by 7, 2:08 to play.
Back here live at the Ron Corley Court, Jerry H. Sharp Gymnasium. Approaching with 8 seconds until the 2-minute warning of a really great, exciting basketball game here at Gibbs. The Mavericks leading 66-59 against the Eagles.
And we knew that coming in. Gibbs has beat Anderson County last 2 times we've been over here that we know of. We knew it was going to be tough. Under 2 minutes to play, 2-minute warning. Craig with it. He throws it away.
Oh, that.
And a whistle. Ball went out of bounds. It'll be Gibbs. Anderson County got to protect the basketball.
You cannot give these opportunities. You can't give Gibbs an opportunity to come back. We talked about it, about the Union County game. You can't give them a chance to get back in. You don't want to leave it up to fate.
Especially with sharpshooter Zach Turner, but steal by Hayden Craig. Playing free safety back there. The one-hand steal spots an open Nelson inside for a good bucket.
Ethan Nelson open from the bucket. 9-point lead, 68-59.
Nelson's first basket of the second half. Here's Daniel to the basket. No good. Rebound, Dake. Minute 18 to play. Mavericks by 9 with the ball. Craig's tried to get it to Lawson. It's stolen. Gets it back. He goes up and draws the foul. Coach Jeffords is wanting an intentional foul. Will not get that. However, Hayden Craig will go to the free throw line. And Lambeau, this game feels like a district tournament game.
It feels like that. It's going to be something like that we're going to have to feel in about a few weeks at Union County.
Yeah, every night from here on out will be district basketball. I think the Mavericks have another, we got Northview at home coming up into the year.
Northview, I believe that's going to be their last home game of the season, of the regular season.
Is that our last non-district game?
Yep, that's going to be our last non-district game.
Is that the only one we got left, non-district?
Yep. Well, Oneida, we still have play Oneida and Powell.
Yeah, that's right. So Craig got 1 of 2. He's got 10. The Mavericks lead by 10. Minute 10 to play. Turner, Mavericks full court press, making it tough. Running some precious time off the clock for the Eagles. Good defense on Turner, could not get a shot. There's Bates for 3, no good. Rebound Lawson. Lawson comes out of there with it. Gets it to Strickland, 50 seconds to go. The Mavericks working the ball around. They can just hold it now if they want to. And a foul inside on number 20, Dalton Tipton. 69-59, 41.8 seconds to play in the game. And the sniper, Dylan Hopper, checks back in. Inbounds comes. Deflected. It will stay with the Mavericks. Go ahead, Lambeau. Call it, Lambeau.
Nelson for the inbounds, goes to Lawson. Lawson eludes Turner, goes to Nelson. Hopper. Take it back in midcourt to Craig. And the Mavericks look to drain some more clock out, and a foul on Chase Norman.
Yeah.